Hey everybody, today I'm playing Firewall Ultra. The game recently had an update where it allows you to earn XP and the currency a little bit quicker. So there's been a little bit of talk about the game in the last few days, and it's been a long time since people have spoken about the game. Now, there were a lot of people who had gripes with the game, and that has led to a very low player base. And I totally understand the gripes that people had, but I do think that some of the criticism was a little bit over the top. And in the end, it stopped everybody from getting the development in the game that we all wanted and that we would have benefited from. So it's a little bit sad that the game is not being worked on anymore. The developers are not supported by Sony anymore. So Sony are keeping the servers going. The game is still alive, but it's not being updated and worked on anymore. Yes, there was the recent update, but I don't think we're going to get many more. I'm really hopeful that that update is because maybe they're going to put it on PS Plus, which I think would be a really, really good move. Because I think if people went into this game and they weren't scorned by the amount of money that they paid for it, they got it for free and they just want to give it a try, that would allow them to appreciate the positives rather than focusing so much on the shortcomings of the game. And there are shortcomings. This game isn't a fully fledged VR game. The mechanics are not there. You don't have manual reloading. And when you're opening a door, you have to press a button. And when you are downloading from a laptop, you have to press a button. When you want to throw a grenade, you have to use eye tracking, and then you have to press a button. So I totally understand the criticisms around those aspects. They suck. VR is always better. Arcanage released recently, and that game is brilliant at showing you VR mechanics and how they elevate a game and how a game should be. So I totally get it, but there are some aspects to this game that are really good, that keep me coming back, and this is actually my most played PSVR 2 game. Now, I love shooters and I like tactical shooters, and I personally, most of the time, I prefer to play solo or co-op. Multiplayer just doesn't really give me that sense of achievement, and I think I just work better in my own space. I have control of what I'm doing, and I don't have to rely on other people. If I'm feeling unsociable, then I can just drop into the game, and I don't have to think about how other people are feeling and being sociable. I can just play the game, enjoy the game, and there is a lot to enjoy in this game. The AI of the enemies is really, really good. The maps are beautiful. The guns feel great. And that leads to you playing the game very consciously, having to think about where you're going. You have to check your spaces, and it's a challenge. Today, I'm going to play solo, which is what I do most of the time. Solo is incredibly hard because you are doing what normally four of you would do on your own. You've got the same time that you would have compared to if you had three teammates to help you, which I just don't understand. They really should have given you a little bit more time if you were going in solo, and I think they would have done if they were still working on the game. And that is one thing that I'm hopeful that Sony might be able to change, because it's not really hard to change the time allowance for a game mode. You could just up it by a minute, and then it becomes far more achievable, because I've tried this many times and I'm yet to complete it. You never know though, today might be the day. So I'm going to go into a private exfil. That's the solo mode. We've got 10 maps here. I'll just quickly show you them. All the maps are really, really good. Visually really good, good layout, very fun to play. So it doesn't really matter which one I choose. I am going to go for compound because I think that's probably going to give me the best chance of completing the mission. And in we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, first of all, the first thing we need to talk about is the map. The map looks great. Very similar to Pavlov, in my opinion, slightly better. The maps look really, really good. And how often do we get games in VR where the visuals are just not as good as what we would want them to be? So there's a guy over there, I might go get him. So the first thing we've got to do is we've got to find the firewall. If you don't find it, they will upload it for you after a certain amount of time. Anyone else? Is there somebody up there? Enemies will come from different positions, so that's why I was checking so many different directions.
Let's pull those files and get out.
Okay.
Any luck and we'll all be home for tea.
Shutting doors behind you is really important because that can just give you
Well then,
a little bit of extra time that's going to be really valuable. Okay, 40 seconds. So I've got this green perimeter. I've got to stay inside the green perimeter and then the data will download. And there's 3 doors they could come through. There's 4 actually, one on the right that I didn't notice. Okay, they must be close. So they're jamming me. 17 left. There as well. Reload. Oh crap. Oh.
Just when you thought you'd avoided unwanted attention. Stay sharp.
Wow, he got close. Okay. Oh, no. That was a little bit more luck than skill. 22. Caught him mid-throw. You can see they're attacking from different areas. It's been a real challenge for me. There's another one there. Anyone else? 2. Need to reload. They drop ammo on the floor. It's really important to pick that up, or if you can find an ammo box. Okay, next one. We're going to go around this way.
You're close to a crypto mining unit.
I can hear somebody. Again, the map is really, really good. It looks great. Gives you that feeling of actually being here and feeling really immersed. Now there was something that detonates there, but I've chosen a character who's not affected by things that detonate. So that's why I was able to run past it and it wasn't exploding. Okay. Here we go.
There it is. If you activate that laptop, I'll take care of
Second laptop. How many seconds? 60 seconds. Right, where am I going to go? Do I go? I think maybe here. Can I tuck in here? Okay, this is a good position. Where are they coming from? I can hear them. Here we go. 24 left. Can see the counter on the left of my gun. Do I go and shut that door?
Look lively. Movement on your position.
Where is the movement? I feel like they're coming to the left. Oh, no, to the right. We need to reload. Got to keep checking the 3 different entry points. Oh, I was busy talking. That's how quickly they can pop up. Okay, that's 2. We're doing really well. Need to reload. Okay, the next one is there. Could I hear somebody this way? Yes, I could. That was thanks to really good audio. That's another thing I really like about this game. It's quite easy to work out where the sound is coming from, and that's really helpful. Oh, there's somebody else. Oh, that was terrible. I'm going to run out of ammo if I shoot like that. Oh, you nearly got me. No! I was so close.
going to be renegotiating
That long
your
shot was
rate
terrible.
this
That let me down. So yeah, as you could see there, they come from different directions. They come in pairs. They're a real challenge to shoot. And if you take your eye off the ball for a moment, they're quick enough to come in and they catch you unaware, and then that's it. So playing this game on solo is really, really difficult. It's a real challenge. The visuals are really, really good. The AI is really good. It's really challenging. Feels really good when you clear out a room and you do it well. It feels pretty embarrassing when you finish like that with terrible long shooting and then you get killed when really I should have found cover and I should have maybe given myself a chance of completing that one. So yeah, if I got past that third laptop, then there would have been a zone for me to run to, and there will be enemies that are on the way as you go to the exfil zone. And then if you get to that exfil zone, which is similar to the zones around the laptops, it's highlighted in green, a green perimeter. Once you get in there, you've completed the mission. So yeah, this is solo mode for Firewall Ultra. You can do this in co-op as well, so you can come in with a friend and you could do that together, and then you've got a much better chance of completing it. If there's 4 of you, then I would say actually it's fairly easy to complete. I think it's a better challenge with just 1 or 2 of you, especially once you've started to play the game. There is multiplayer. I think most people now are just going into private lobbies because there's a core bunch of them that play every night, so they've got to know each other, and so they just talk to each other on PlayStation, and then they create a private game, go into that, and I think they pretty much stay on there for like 2 or 3 hours most nights. So if you bought the game and you really wanted to play some multiplayer, all you would need to do is go on a Facebook group, go on a PlayStation group, and just let people know that you want to be part of that group. I'm sure that they would welcome you and bring you in, and then there you go, you've got a game that you can play with a bunch of people every night if you want to, and it's a really good game in my opinion.